recruiting ties into that. We need to be able to recruit players that can play at the highest level. Players that can play at the highest level. And that means players that can play at the next level. That needs to be a goal here, and I believe that we can do that because of the resources and the traditions here. Next thing I want our players to do is to graduate. That will have the biggest impact on their lives, more than any professional football contract, for the most part. That will have the biggest impact on their lives. So our academics here will be taken very, very seriously. I constantly challenge our coaches that they're internal guidance counselors.
An email to the entire Spartan Nation outlining the search process and the criteria that we were using. I did that in order that all of you would know what we were looking for in the process that we were using to select the next coach. Because I had listened to all the talk radio and all the chat rooms, and some of what you all said didn't exactly match my understanding of reality. And so I felt it was important for me to outline those criteria. And this process has been deliberate and very thorough. We have talked to many, many people around the country. We've had many people interested in the position of coach at Michigan State University. Who respect him, people who he respects. If you'd been with them a bit ago and listened to his talk with the team members, you would have understood that the next day of Spartan football tradition starts today. The expectations start today. So when you look at all the criteria and all the process, the other thing that we wanted to do was a process that was really above reproach as a process. So Alan Haller to come up here for a moment and then make additional comments that they might like. So guys, if you'll all come up here for a second. You can expect that a person like Mark Hollis would be directly involved in this. I must tell you that I've known no one who's more thorough in knowing people, statistics, patterns, whatever you'd ask for about a football coach. I would put him up against any one of you in terms of the data.
You know, the man said it best. I was a small part of it in ways, a day job, and yet the information and the process was incredible. I'll be a better coach having watched the process and learning it and reading through what I read through. I got a chance to call and talk to some incredible people. But if you want Antonio's blood type, his bone marrow type, and anything else, Hollis had it down. So he's been kind of covered from head to toe, and so have all the other candidates. And I would like to add my congratulations to Mark and Becky and their kids. I said my criteria was twofold in this whole process. Keeping our Spartan Nation.
Antonio family feels so blessed to be here. Our girls are here with us, Kristen and Lauren, and they're thrilled. And we sat down as a family and made this decision. And it was unanimous. We said, we gotta go. We've been Spartans for a long time, and this place is very special to us. We were here for 6 years, and we have so many great friends, and they have just overwhelmed us with their love and their support, and we're just so thrilled to be here. So we're just so grateful for this opportunity. I'm supposed to introduce my husband. He's a great football coach. He's got great experience. You guys know all that. But really what I want to tell you, he's an amazing person. He's got a huge heart. He loves his players. He loves what he does. He has a passion for this game and being the best he can be and making his players be the best that they can be. And you got yourself one heck of a great football coach. And we're just so happy to be a part of this. Thank you for allowing this. And we look forward to great things here and great times. Thank you. My husband, Mark D'Antonio.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Becky, and everybody else. very, very appreciative. This is a dream come true for me and for our family. You know, we still lay on Spartan blankets at home. We've got a lot of things from Michigan State that are really just cherished as part of our past. I want to especially thank Michigan State University and the entire process and how they went about their work. You know, I was at the University of Cincinnati, and they took the time to wait for me as a person, out of respect for the University of Cincinnati and the job that we were doing there, and I appreciate that very, very much. Very critical to success, to our success in the football program. And it's really the same things that Nick talked about when he was here, and it's the same things that probably Alan heard when he was here playing for him. But there's three things that take no ability that everybody here could do. They can do in their own profession, they can do in school, or whatever else we're trying to do. But you have to have a great amount of toughness. A great amount of toughness. It has to be mental as much as physical, and it has to come through play after play after play, class after class, test after test. You have to have mental toughness. You have to be able to stand there when everybody else is doing the wrong thing and do the right thing. That takes toughness. And that's something that has to be talked about daily. It has to be instilled in people from the get-go. They get it from their family. They get it from their most trusted people. They get it from their high school coaches and their coaches when they were young growing up. And I think it's very, very important that we understand that nothing's going to come easy. Nothing is easy in life. The second thing is we have to have great effort in everything that we do. You have to want to be the best at what you want to do. You have to want to be the best. You have to want to take risks to be the best and to step out of your comfort zone to be the best. It was very easy, very difficult for me today at the University of Cincinnati, but I had the opportunity to step into this environment and to compete with the best in the United States in the Big Ten Conference. The players that we'll bring here will also be able to compete against the best that there is in college football. And it takes great effort. It doesn't happen easy. It happens one day at a time. It happens one play at a time. And again, it has to be talked about. The last thing I want to instill in our football program is you have to know what to do. You have to know what to do so that you can play fast. I was with Coach Tressel, I think it was 2002, and that was 2001, and he said to me, when do we play the best? And I said, well, you know, when we play fast, that's when we play the best. He said, well, when do we play the fastest? And I said, when you know exactly what to do. And I think that's the same in life. I think that's the same in the classroom and everything else. So it'll be spelled out exactly what we have to do to be successful. But I think those three things, those intangibles, that take no ability, will carry us through. My vision here is to win championships. That's my vision. That was my vision when we went to the University of Cincinnati. I'd like to think that we left the University of Cincinnati a better place than when we got there. Our vision when we went to Ohio State was to win championships. Our vision when we were here at Michigan State the first time was to win a championship. I believe that can happen here. I believe the resources are here to do that. I believe that there are players in the Michigan area and surrounding states to do that. I feel like we have instant credibility in recruiting. I've recruited Chicago, I've recruited Detroit, recruited in Michigan, all across Ohio, on the East Coast, in Florida, in Texas, in California. That's me personally as a recruiter.